this morning to make a preview for Classic Revival, which is coming up in a week and a half's time in Buriram. This is the big classic car event of the year. Everyone's been waiting for this event. It's the second edition. Last year's one was just mental. So I'm here with the two co-founders and organisers of the event. Kun Plum here, Kun Nuk here, and we're at Saisong Auto House Garage, which is the perfect backdrop. There is a reason we're here, which we'll talk about in a minute, but really this kind of garage you need no excuse to come here. Kun A here is the owner, and I'd just like Kun Nuk just to introduce the garage briefly and thank Kun A for his hospitality in having us here today.
ตอนนี้เราอยู่ที่สาย2 Auto House นะครับก็หลักๆคือที่นี่เนี่ยรับดูแลรีสโตร์รถคลาสสิกต่างๆนะไม่ว่าจะเป็นโดยเฉพาะยิ่งถ้าเป็นเฉพาะทางหลักๆเลยก็ Volkswagen นะครับ Porsche นะแต่ว่ารถอื่นๆจริงๆก็ทำด้วยนะครับก็ตามชื่อเลยที่อยู่ก็คืออยู่ที่สาย2นะพุทธมณฑลสาย2เดี๋ยวก็เราจะพูดถึงกันอีกในขั้นตอนต่อไปเดี๋ยวตอนนี้ขอบคุณคุณเอก่อนนะครับเอครับขอบคุณครับที่ใช้สถานที่
So where do we start with making this preview? So I think the best thing is let's just talk about last year's event quickly, because this event came out of the blue and people just went absolutely mental for the event. And Kun Nuk was saying to me when we were talking before, there was 800 cars on the parade.
On the parade, yes.
So this kind of event just blew into something huge in the first year. I mean, were you expecting that or?
Actually, last year was the first year for our event, and me and Kun Nuk, we just do what our passion, and we did not expect as much as that what you have seen, but as you know, on the track experience, like time attack, we have the attendance about 280 and 800 for the parade, amazing. Yes, and we have many activities, and we have many advice, so that encourage us to try to do better and better. That's why this year that we're gonna talk about what activities that we create more to give it back to all friends. We say like that.
So we've got a fantastic platform to build on. Now the next question is, most of the year we've been locked down. Only in September we come out of lockdown. Then you're not a huge team, we have to say. You put the Gymkhana event together. This one, the date was like last minute. So it must have been a pretty big challenge to put this together and build on.
Yes, of course, because of the COVID, and the government just announced that we released the lockdown and allow us to create a big events, but under the rule and regulations, and we have like less than 2 months.
Yeah, we have approximately 1.5 months, but luckily what we did last year is quite a good reference to build up, and we prepare for the coming things. I mean, when the government said we're going to open the country on the 1st of November, then it's a good signal. It's a good sign that we can arrange another thing, and we are so lucky that Chang International Circuit and Chang Beverage very value us. I mean, value all the classic car drivers and classic car community in Thailand, also the sport car community in Thailand, that they encourage us to arrange such things, and with that great support, I mean, this is why we can make it happen within 1.5 months. Otherwise we couldn't do it without them.
I think the most important thing is all classic car friends, once we announce, both of us, we talk to each other that okay, don't expect anything because we have limited time. But when we announce, we got a great feedback.
Yeah, we have to thanks to all of them, and most friends, and almost everyone who supporting us by just attending us. It gives us we are so pleased that they are waiting for the event. They are joining us. Not doesn't have to be a paid attending. I mean, just come for visiting. I mean, being in the parade or just being a spectator. That would be nice, and that support us already.
Okay. Well, we've got quite a lot to talk about what's going on this year. So let's try and break this down step by step. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is the best lap. So just really going to pass it over to you to tell us what this is about and what it consists of.
So the best lap is it's a safe way of running in a circuit, just like a track day. So it's very simple. You just you don't compete to anyone else. You just run for your time and that's it. So it's pretty safe for most cars, and it's going one by one, not being like competition like that. So, and this year we got confirmed of about 320 cars already. So it's even more cars, and this is quite the max limit that the circuit can hold in one day. So we divide into 10 groups, and we also have a motorcycle that joining us, about 30 motorcycles. With both scooters, cruisers, and sport motorbike.
Can you split down the 10 groups a little bit, how you broke them down?
Well, we separated into like eras. We consider the eras first, because the speed of the car, the technology of the car, they are all different in, let's say, in decades. We divide into like 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90s, and then modern classics, also modern sport cars, and even the supercars, or a special car club that joining us for with their whole clubs.
The next thing to talk about is a parade, because the parade was just mental last year. 800 cars on Buriram. I've never seen a visual on a racetrack in Thailand like that. All different shapes and sizes going past, round and round on the track. So 800 cars. What Nuk told me, you're expecting 1,000 this year. You're going to top that from last year.
We were very excited. Last year when we saw that, we can call that it's a phenomenon. Classic car, motorcycle on the track. Can you imagine that 800? 800 classic cars. So you can. We saw many types of classic cars from the 50 era until 90 era. And a different shape, different style. Okay, in one track. And imagine that the length of the Chang International Circuit is about 4.5 kilometers long. It's everywhere of the classic car. That's so amazing. And this year, we would like to say that we all welcome all the attendants. If you drive the classic car, you are all welcome to join our parade on Saturdays for 2 sessions, and also on Sunday for 1 more session.
Well, the first new thing we're going to talk about for this year is the drag race, 1/8 of a mile drag race. Can you tell us a little bit about this, what it consists of?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun things to do. I mean, beside the best lap that everyone have to apply before, get registered before joining, but this year we want to add more excitement and activities. We come up with the concept of being like a plastic revival carnival. So if you come to the event, you can join many parts of it. One part which is very exciting this year is going to be the drag race. It's all will be reaction time. So, and also a bracket. It will be 1/8 mile. So it's not too tense for your classic cars or your modern classic cars or retro cars. It's quite a fun thing to do. We are preparing many classes of that, because we want to give away the prize as a souvenir. It's going to be both day, on Saturday and Sunday, the whole day. Everyone can join it by if you are attending it, you just get a coupon at the event on site, and then you can get in, try it, so your time with drag. And the special things is that we're gonna have a Chang Classic Revival drag battle in the afternoon session. that would be, you know, one of the most exciting things you ever seen in drag race in Thailand, because you will see something you don't expect it. Just like probably a vintage scooter competing with supercar, modern supercars, and let's guess the result. Or you can see electric vehicle competing with battle with a vintage car. So it will be something special that you probably never seen it anywhere else. The theme will be old school versus new school, that sort of thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So, straight from the drag race onto the Gymkhana, what's another new item for this year? Can you tell me a little bit about this one?
As Nuk said that right now, this year we would like to create some activities, you know, some more activities for our friends, you know. And so as Nuk said that we like to do like a theme park, fun park for us, for the classic car lover, you know. And some of them would have tried circuit, but maybe not drag. But what I'm going to talk about like Gymkhana, because as do myself, like I have been drag, I have been circuit, but never been in Gymkhana before. Because so Gymkhana is just like safe and fun, you know. We drive, follow the line that we set, and just click the clock, and let's say something like that. So anyone can join, you know. So even you are the circuit racer, drag racer, and this event you can try all. You can do the circuit, you can do the drags, and you can do the Gymkhana. But you know, our Gymkhana is just like not the professional Gymkhana. Okay, so just like soft, easy, and kind. So anyone can join our Gymkhana. So you just get a coupon and you try, enjoy with friends. That's it.
We've got another new thing for this year, and that's Cars and Coffee Bangkok is coming up to Buriram. We're pretty excited by that. And really, we're right off the back of a Cars and Coffee in Bangkok a week and a half ago. To its usual place at the train markets for Nikon, and it was absolutely crazy. There were hundreds and hundreds of cars. I got there about 5:30 and it was jammed. The queue was past Seacon Square. So at 5:30 in the morning, it took me half an hour to get into Cars and Coffee, and everyone was there. So that's the first one since they had the trip to Pattaya in March. People were really built up and waiting for this. Obviously not everyone is going to come up from Bangkok, but Kun Som and his team, they do a great job. They're really passionate about organising this event. They're really passionate about the car scene. So I think they'll bring a good core of people. Hopefully people from Buriram will come. So this is going to be a really exciting edition. And also, Nuk told me that you're going to hold it outside the main entrance of the circuit by Buriram Castle, which I think would be a great location. So if you could just explain a little bit what they're going to be doing while about the event in Buriram.
Okay. Like you said before, like Kun Som got passionate about doing car and coffee, you know, for the Sunday morning activity, something like that. We were the same, you know. When we talk to each other, we so excited, right? What Kun Som did, as you said, last Sunday, amazing. It's about 700 something cars attend, and we have to be on queue like almost 2 hours to do that. Okay, and for the car and coffee, they do have like car and coffee Pattaya, Chiang Mai, or whatever. And I think it's a great opportunity when we talk to each other that this is a good opportunity for the fan club, okay, fan club of the car and coffee in the Isan area. That's easier for you to attend, and you know, and with the background of the Chang International Circuit, it would be the great event. And fortunately that when we join activity in the morning, like we start at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning, and after that all friends, all good some friends can coffee. That's come in the morning. We have a good opportunity for them to join the parade session in the Chang Circuit. So we all can have the experience in the Chang Circuit. You know, you can drive your car in the circuit for the parade session.
I think that's going to be pretty exciting. Cars and coffee on a racetrack, an FIA Grade 1 racetrack in that. I think that's going to be. We've got one more event to talk about, one more dynamic event, but this isn't going to be people using their own cars. This is actually these mini cars behind me, because they're going to form part of a mini car slalom. That's the reason we're at Sai Song Auto House Garage, because Kone, the owner, he builds these with a passion and an interesting story about them that we're going to get to in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to ask Nuk just to explain about this event.
Okay, the mini car slalom is one of another activities that, as I say, we're going to create like a carnival atmosphere, and it will enjoy everyone for like 2 full days of the Chang Classic Car Revival this year. So this mini car slalom is another thing. If anyone doesn't bring their own classic cars, or even their children to attend the event, so they can join, you know, buying coupons and play mini car slalom, just driving like similar to a Gymkhana for the actual cars, but this one is like one second or 1/3 of the size. So it would be lovely activities to do and enjoying it by trying, you know, landing, swerving like a Gymkhana and slalom on a mini track that we prepare for you.
We look forward to that, and also I just want to say this is going to be right in the paddock as well, behind the garages.
Yes.
So it's a really convenient location for people to come to. But I'm also looking forward to having a go at these.
You will look good on that.
Not sure I'm looking good, but I'm looking forward to having a go off them.
ให้ใกล้เคียงมากที่สุดนะครับเครื่องยนต์ก็เป็นไฟฟ้าเหมือนกันขับดีครับสนุกครับผมส่วนคันนี้เป็นโฟล์กติงนะครับผมเหมือนกันครับบอดี้เป็นงานเหล็กเหมือนกันก็ตกด้วยเครื่องไฟฟ้าเช่นกันครับผมก็โอเคครับส่วนเรื่องแรงบันดาลใจในการทำพวกนี้นะครับผมอยากให้ลูกผมมีอะไรเล่นที่สนุกดีกว่าที่จะมานั่งกดมือถืออยู่ตลอดเวลานะครับผมก็เลยทำขึ้นมาเราได้เล่นด้วยลูกได้เล่นด้วยแฮปปี้กันทั้งหมดครับ
drive-in movie is back.
Yes.
And you're doing a lot of changes for this year, I believe.
Well, last year we do have a concert, but this year we think a bit different. We turned it into something more people can join, and with the winter's wind is coming, so it's going to be a great experience having enjoying the dining there at Chang International Circuit and enjoy the movie at the same time. So it's going to be a classic style of drive-in movies, because in Thailand we started it so many years ago. Back then they have a movie, let's say not a drive-in, but it's just outdoor movies seeing. And traditionally in the old days, it's because of they are selling medicines, and they just show the movies to publics and try to get them to attend the selling medicine kiosk in the old days. So we still have that memories from back from the day. This year we got a great support from Ames, which is our friends, and also A's friends. He's supporting us with the movies, the outdoor movies. So we created as a drive-in, so everyone can join easily, enjoy the movie, enjoy your dinner.
When you come to Chang International Circuit, everyone wants to take their photo under the sign, which is pretty iconic. And when you bring a classic car and you come all the way to Buriram, you really want that captured. So I believe you've got that all nailed down for people who are attending.
I think the most important, memorable for me, just like I would like to have my picture with my car, and with the big sign of the this is the destination of speed. When we talk about the Buriram, everyone would come up with the wording destination of speed, something like that. And this year we get good support from Nikon Thailand. Okay, they're gonna be like a station for everyone who attend. You can take your car picture and yourself with the the background of the Chang International Circuit, destination of speeds, and that's lovely. It's you have a best memory, and also in the track, the Nikon camera will photographer, will take all the corner in the circuits. That would be perfect picture for everyone.
That's another nice souvenir to take home with you.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I think that pretty much wraps it all up. I was going to try and keep this short, but this is going to be a lot longer than I was envisaging because there's so much to talk about and there's so much going on. So, Nuk and K Plum, thank you so much for your time, and thank you also for your efforts in putting this event on, because I know you're spending a lot of time, a lot of late nights doing it. So really, everyone appreciates that. Renee, thank you so much for your hospitality here, having us at your garage, because apart from doing this, I've been had a route around the garage and it's just an amazing place. So thank you very much, and thank you for watching, and see you in a week and a half's time.
Thank you.